Looking to transform your family game nights? At Perfectly Picked Games, we specialize in family games that bring everyone closer. Our games aren't just fun. Kids and teens will learn how to take turns, develop basic strategy skills, and understand the thrill of winning and grace of losing. With our exclusive gift of games, you can give months of gaming excitement to your family. Choose a 3-month or 6-month gift, and we'll deliver hand-picked family games to your doorstep every month. And here's the best part. Right now, you can use the promo code GOLDENMOJO and receive 20% off your selected plan. Don't miss out on this exclusive offer. Use promo code GOLDENMOJO and save 20% today at Perfectly Picked Games.
I absolutely love Miley Cyrus.
Give me some sugar.
Say hello.
I see you coming down the
What's
aisle.
up there, call boys?
Break me in the mouth. Yes.
You have failed.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Call Guys podcast. I'm Gunnar, also known as Chico Noise, two-time podcast host, and alongside me, as always, it's Juan, born again, 4-3.
Hey, buddy. Hey,
What's up?
man.
What's up?
Hey. I think we need to have a sit down with our listeners,
Mhm.
and we need to really air some things out
Okay.
and talk to them. It's come to our attention. It's come to our attention that we here at the Call Guys podcast have screwed up. We got Thunderbolt Dan Ross. Forgot the actor actually died from a couple weeks ago.
Mhm.
Screwed that one
Our
up.
bad.
Our bad.
Yeah.
We know why now.
Yeah, I think we knew that in the back of our heads, but it just
But
didn't
I
come
think
into
it's
our heads.
it's such quote unquote old news. I forgot.
New. Oh, sorry. That's
So sorry about that one. Appreciate Logan for the shout out.
Mhm.
Thanks, brother. In other news though, we here at the Call Guys podcast, we take pride in our takes and we do truly believe that we will die on some of the hills that we will make. I just don't know if any of our NFL picks from last weekend were worth dying for.
Nope.
Were we mad wrong about the Chargers beating the Texans?
Yeah.
Terrible pick. Terrible. Herbert throws 4 picks all season and he doubles it in one game. Feel bad for him. I feel bad for him. I feel like it's the Chargers curse though.
I agree.
And then it gets worse. Gunnar is refusing to take responsibility for this pick, so I'm going to give it to him. But he picked the Broncos.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry about the Broncos pick. I think it was a legitimate pick until the game actually happened.
Until the second half happened.
Yeah. So
Boy, oh boy, did the wheels fall off for the old Broncos.
that was just me hoping that we might not have to play the Bills.
Correct. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
I'm sorry that I ruined one of your wrong 6 other picks.
Yes. Oh gosh. I want to shout out to Conrad John.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for taking care of the Packers from the bottom of my heart. Nothing thrilled my soul more than to see the kickoff of that game.
Technically you had a happy weekend of football with the Vikings losing and the
as a petty Bears fan. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Also Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
You are who we thought you were. Brother, you lost a lot of money playing your last 2 games. A lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I think that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt coming down the line. Have fun in Jacksonville, brother.
Oh, he's going to Chicago.
Nah.
I'm kidding.
Nah. He's about 2 more stops away from that drop.
It's actually, it wouldn't be too far of a drive for him.
It's true. Not wrong. And the Bucks pick, That was actually one of the best games of the weekend.
It
The
was.
Bucks and Commanders.
It was disappointing to say the least, but yeah, it was.
Definitely, I'd love to see Baker do well. He's paid his dues, mostly because he got drafted by the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd like to see some good come out of him. But you fumble that snap, brother. It's a whole different ball game.
And the fact that the Commanders won by hitting the upright and the ball actually going in.
I don't care. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah,
I don't want to. I
not
don't
the
ever want to
Colt,
hear.
the doinker.
I don't
The
ever
word
want to
doink.
hear that. I know. I hear that noise and I just my heart stops.
Palpitations.
I'm just like, oh no, this isn't good.
Yeah, I didn't stay up and watch the game, but I saw the highlights and I was like, "Yep, that's how they would win.
It's
That's how the
exactly
Bucks.
how
Well, that's how the Bucks would lose."
that's exactly right. 110% both ways. That's how the Commanders would win, and that's how the Bucks would lose.
Tom Brady's gonna come back.
Oh gosh, now he ain't coming back. He's too worried trying to figure out who to coach and quarterback his Raiders.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think we are going to give it another shot here in the divisional round.
All right.
So we
this guy-
have
go
Chiefs
ahead.
versus Texans.
I mean, I'm taking the Chiefs. I think Houston's gonna put up a good fight.
That Houston defense, though, looked.
Yeah.
I can't tell. Honestly, of Herbert's 4 picks, I thought 2 of them were not against him. In all fairness,
Yeah.
So I don't know if that defense shows up and gets to Mahomes and gets to your guys' offense. It could be
Rough.
that's 3 weeks of rush you guys got to knock off against a pretty good defense. So
There ain't no rust under an Andy Reid led team. Practice, practice, practice.
you sure hope so.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, I think the game of the week is the Bills versus the Ravens.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
This is the best matchup here.
It is. It is. And I think it's anyone's game. I don't know. I honestly, I think you and I had this conversation about MVP status, and whoever wins this game is probably going to get the MVP depending on what the Ravens do if they win and who they play. So
I could definitely see this being the MVP game.
Yeah.
Because, man, I don't want a 10-7 game. I want this game to be like 35-35, game on the line. Someone's got to drive
Hail
the field.
Mary.
No, I don't want to see that anymore. I'm done. I don't want to hear about it.
A 45-second drive.
Yep. Drive down the
6.
field. Yep.
I mean,
that would be awesome.
Now,
I think it's pick 'em.
Yeah, it's going to come down to a turnover or a missed field goal or something.
There's just no way this won't be a 1 possession game. I just don't see it.
Yeah, unless one of the teams just has an off day, which is also possible. I think Josh Allen can definitely go in and beat Lamar, but I don't know.
Well,
Bills can choke.
I feel like the thing about it is like both teams can find a way to lose this game.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They've both lost. Everybody's lost. So I mean, it happens. It can happen, and it will. One of them's gonna lose. So
yeah. Then on the other side, we have the Lions versus the Commanders.
I think it's gonna come down to decision making on the Lions side of the ball. I don't think the Commanders can fully win this game without something happening on the Lions side that is gonna force it, like a 4th down, miss a 4th down, something stupid in short field.
I don't think there's going to be a lot of punts for that game because those are the two. I think those are the 2 highest rated offenses to go for it on 4th down. And the Commanders have a really, really high success rate. And I believe the Lions have a even higher success rate.
Higher than the Eagles.
Maybe. Well, I think you gotta affect the yardage there.
Yeah.
With the Eagles. But But yeah, I don't know about that game either. I feel like that's almost a pick 'em game. But I would think the Lions are.
I'll take the Lions.
I'll take the Lions at home as well because that place is going to be loud.
Yes, very much so. Very much
Um,
so.
and then we have the last game of the day will be the Eagles versus the Rams. How you feeling about that?
The Rams coming with a big surprise
Oh yeah.
on a heater. I think they'll put up a good fight, but I'm gonna take the Eagles. It's gonna be your
That
typical
team,
Final Four.
yeah. Um, I feel like that team is 110%. The Rams are driven by Matthew Stafford. If that dude is hot and comes out slinging like he did against the Vikings, that gives that defense, that young defense of theirs, confidence to go out and play.
Agreed.
110,
Yep.
110%.
Agreed.
If that dude comes out and he doesn't, and it takes him a while to get going, man, you better hope that the Eagles are having their, bad half of football because I think they could, man, they could score some points. Or, you know what they're gonna do? 8 to 10 minute drives with Saquon Barkley getting touchdowns. Like,
Yep.
dang. I mean,
Yeah, just control the time of possession, and that's a ball game.
I think that's the only way the Rams stay in it. They
Yeah.
have to have the ball longer than the Eagles. Got to.
I don't think it'll happen, and it's because of that darn tush push. And they're gonna get up to a 4th and 1, and then they're gonna get a tush push. They're gonna go 1st and 10. They're gonna play 3 downs, tush push, and then somehow drive down, score. And like you said, it's gonna be a 6.5 minute drive,
Oh yeah.
and they're gonna have 6 of them.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we just gave you pure, pure free money.
Yep, AFC Championship game is gonna be Chiefs Bills, and the NFC Championship game is gonna be Lions Eagles.
I agree.
Sounds about right.
I think that would work out.
And then we're not gonna pick those games because those are just gonna be toss ups at that point.
Yeah, you're
flip a
pulling
coin, flip a coin, and
get the coin ready.
yep, yeah, I like it.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm good. It's been I mean, I haven't really been doing anything. Been playing a lot of cards with Sarah, and thanks, Lucas. Again, I think I said that last week. We kind of got addicted, and that's all we've been doing. So, found a guy on Marketplace that was selling Lorcana cards, and they for what they call troves, and they're these, I don't know, 6x6 boxes, just completely stacked full of cards. So, we spent a couple nights going through them and organizing them by all the different colors and costs, and it was spent a lot of time doing that. It's a lot of fun to see all the stuff, but so that's been consuming a lot of our time. Sophia is full on sprinting at this point, so goes from one side of the house to the other in about 5 seconds.
Oh yeah.
And laughs the whole way.
Oh gosh.
She knows what she's doing.
Oh yeah.
Keep her barefoot, that way when she goes from carpet to hardwood, she doesn't go flying.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Or eats it.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, living the best life at this point.
Good. Good. This is when they get more fun.
Oh, she's great. She's
Oh,
great.
you think that they get more fun?
There's a lot. She's been her teeth, like, she's at 1 year she had like 12 teeth. Now she's getting all the other ones that are just kind of filling in, and like the teething is now worse than it was even when she first started. Like the teething just seems worse. It seems like it's more painful for her. Maybe she just registers it more. I don't know.
I think it's just registered. Other than it's a different type of emotion, but it's the same emotion.
Yeah, like she knows how to express it. So yeah, she definitely gets fussier and just spews drool like a faucet.
Oh man!
Don't lift her above your head; you're gonna get a mouthful of drool. It's just constant. So, yeah, we're good. So, what's up with you?
Man, work is busy. Ridiculous busy right now. This wonderful warm spell we're having is definitely doing the trick.
3 degrees this morning when I got in the car. 3 degrees. Felt like -7.
Yeah, I was rolling in between 3 and 0 the whole way in,
Yeah.
and it's just cold. But I will say this: shout out to my brother-in-law. That dude, he gifted me a snowblower this year for Christmas. I've used that puppy twice. Man, is that nice.
Better than shoveling.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm praying for big snows now.
You got a decent sized driveway too.
It's sneaky big.
Yeah.
It's sneaky big.
Like
Because
mine's pretty narrow.
yeah, yours is narrow. Mine widens out real big.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, I remember the first time I did it, it took me dang near over an hour. And that was just to do the majority of the driveway.
Yeah.
Now I get that puppy out, I could do all the sidewalks and all my driveway in less than 30 minutes.
Do your neighbor's driveway and do the sidewalk between.
I could.
Yeah.
I could. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's really cool. I really enjoy that thing. So that I got to use that the other night before, the cold snap came. But I mean, outside of that, man, kids are great, getting bigger, hopefully. You know,
Yeah.
Josie's starting to be a little bit more expressive when I drop her off at the sitter. Um, she gives me hugs now and gives me kisses when before she would just look at me and smile and run off and go do things, and she waves by, and oh yeah, she's turning into a cute little thing.
Yeah.
Still a turd, but just a cute little thing.
Freaking adorable is what she is.
Oh, don't say, oh gosh.
She knows it.
That's what everybody says. Oh, your daughter, she is just adorable. I said, you spend 2 hours with her and tell me how adorable it is.
Anytime anymore, I spend time with her. There's 50 other people around, so I don't even really get to see her. So,
yeah. Well, we're trying to change that, but you're trying to go to a football game.
hey, that's right.
I don't blame you.
I
would go to that thing too.
Yeah, it's not a once in a lifetime experience, obviously, but
could be.
That's true. I guess it could be. I don't see it as a once in a lifetime experience, but it's one of those things that
You've been spoiled.
Yeah, my dad and my mom went, and it's my dad keeps telling us it's your turn. You got to go. So
you do.
I think even it's gonna be on Sunday this year, and I didn't want to take a day off work, but
yeah,
I was talking to my boss today, and I was like, if the Chiefs win this weekend, then
I got
I'm probably gonna have to take
that Monday,
the 27th off because I'm gonna be in Kansas City. So, and I don't know if I've even confirmed that with Sarah. We kind of talked about it. We said if it was Saturday, we would definitely go. If it was Sunday, we weren't sure. So, but I think we're sure now.
Yeah, well, you got to win first. Just remember,
we got to win. Yeah, we got to beat the Texans. So yes, expect if the Chiefs win, I'm gonna be traveling out. Hopefully, it's not in a blizzard. Been there, done that. Not fun.
No, I believe you.
Every year that memory pops up. Me and Darren drove out in my little car, 13 hours to Kansas City, which is normally a 9.5-hour drive.
Oh gosh,
45 miles an hour. Every time there was a truck or a car off the road, we're like, oh, they must be out hunting.
I don't think so, boss.
It just made it funnier every time, and not funnier, but it made it kind of lighthearted and stuff. Oh man, we're on these crazy roads right now.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, when we made that trip, there's 2 ways to go to Kansas City. You either go north to 80 and over, and then go south, or you go 70, which takes you right into Kansas City. We looked at the weather. Okay. We looked at the weather the night before, and that storm was coming right down 70. And we're like, we'll take 80. No problem. We get up in the morning, the storm has shifted north and was going right down 80. And I don't think we really saw it until we started. I mean, we left really early. And
Oh,
by the time we hit the Iowa truck stop, the Iowa 80 truck stop, the biggest truck stop in the US or whatever,
mhm.
there was like 6 inches of snow on the ground. Like you got out and it was up to your ankle.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So, but it was a fun trip. That's all I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah.
We pulled up to the stadium during the national anthem
Gosh.
and then drove home after the Chiefs win.
Man, that'd have been such a long day.
Oh, it was great. Andrew Luck's last game, actually. And so,
Well, technically his last game was a preseason game against the Bears.
yeah, that's true. But yeah, Andrew Luck's last real game. It's
That's true. Okay, I'll give you that.
the only reason I remember that. Why I don't know why I remember that. But yeah.
See, man, that's why you gotta go.
Oh, I know. You never know what's gonna happen. Something crazy could happen.
Mahomes could get hurt next year. Screw it. She could finally screw up that ankle that he's been hobbling on for the last 2 seasons and never come back the same.
Dude's poor ankle is just gonna one of these days just gonna fall off. His whole foot's gonna release from his body.
Yeah, I could see it.
He'd probably get a robotic one to come back though. Probably make him run faster. Springs in his
Mhm.
feet. Spring ankles.
Spring
They can
dangles.
bend any direction.
Oh lordy.
But yeah, that's all that's really going on with us.
Nice.
I haven't really been watching a lot, and haven't really been listening to a lot of normal stuff. And
Same.
yeah, but there is one thing we have watched. And
Oh,
if you're ready to get into it, I'm ready. I'm ready to get into it.
Oh, I'm ready to get into this.
So little disclaimer here: we're gonna watch the Daredevil Born Again trailer together. We have watched it, so it's not a blind
It won't be the first
reaction.
time,
Yes,
but if you want to, go ahead, watch it on your
Mhm.
own,
yes.
and then watch us watch it.
Watch
And
us watch
give-
it.
We're going to stop. We're going to do about 30-second intervals so that way we get a really good digestion of what we're looking at and seeing and kind of talk and just, you know, I love this show from net. I love the Netflix show, man. It was so good. And really got you excited for this kind of superhero storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
I think the problem is that this is to me like one of the first ones that I remember watching, and it was phenomenal from start to finish. And
I mean, even
dang,
even as you got into later seasons of the Netflix Daredevil show, you couldn't stop watching. You
Mm-mm.
introduce the Punisher, you introduce Bullseye, and everything with Kingpin. It's so intense, and just the gore and the blood and the fighting, and it's
Oh, yes. And in this trailer, it does show some stuff going down. And I don't do well when I see stuff break like that. I just don't. I just don't. So I'm sure there could be some funny parts of the video that I will
Yeah.
probably
Colton.
react a
Ooh,
little weird to.
ooh. Oh my.
So
All right, so yeah, you will be hearing audio. I'll edit that in post for anybody that's listening or watching. If you're listening, flip it over to YouTube and check it out on there too. So, all right, you ready?
I'm ready, brother.
Let's do it.
Thank you for finding the time. Well, I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again. A lot of time has passed. By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
The mayor serves his city.
All right, so right there off the rip, I don't know. I'm
Okay,
like,
so dude, man, like obviously we're in a basement of some sort, and I'll be honest, I said, man, Murdoch looks fat. I don't think the suit's doing him any favors. I'm just gonna throw that out there now.
That's rude. That's rude. It's the beard. I
Eh,
think it's the beard. It's just
It,
it's kind of forming the face.
it probably is. It probably is. And then we get the beautiful diner scene
Yes.
with the great Vincent D'Onofrio. Good Lord, that dude is aged like fine wine. Because I feel like this is like the role. I feel like this is the role he was kind of. This is it.
Yeah.
Like I know he's done. I mean, his biggest one probably you could make a case is Full Metal Jacket, and he's only in half of it.
Mm-hmm.
But you could maybe throw in the new Jurassic Worlds, and there's some other stuff he's done. But I mean, he's just not like. To me, you say Vincent D'Onofrio to a certain age group, they're either going to say Full Metal Jacket, or I feel like they're going to say
Kingpin.
Daredevil,
And that's
Kingpin.
if they even know. That's even if they know his name as an actor. He's one of those guys that you look at
Oh,
and he
yeah.
looks so different in all his roles. And like his
Oh,
Kingpin is spot on, but man, he does not look like himself.
yeah, because there's another role that I cannot think of off the top of my head, and it's kind of bugging me, where he looks completely different. Um, oh, it's Men in Black.
Oh yeah,
Men in
yeah,
Black.
where he plays the bug.
Edgar. He
Yeah,
plays the bug. That's the other one. That you because I think you nailed it. I mean, he does such a good job of like transforming himself. And it's just so good. He's so good. He's very, very underrated, I feel like. Um and not really appreciated.
yeah,
So I'm super glad he's back to this role.
yep.
110%.
Now a while back, and you get a shot of Foggy, Karen, and Daredevil walking
Matt
Matt walking down the street. I
looking
heard some.
looking happy.
Yep, I heard some rumors back, way before they first announced that this whole thing was happening. That like when they first announced it, that they weren't even going to be in it.
Yeah, I
They were going
heard
to be
that
killed off,
too.
or they were going to be gone, or they were gone in the blip, or something. Like I don't know, but I don't know when this also falls. Obviously,
It doesn't really do a good job. We know that I think the only thing we know is we get the Punisher in
hmm
the trailer, and that seems to be the only indicator of maybe finding a time frame.
yeah,
But I don't think we've seen him since post blip.
blimp, the Goodyear blimp.
Yeah, post blip. So I don't know. I There's definitely going to have to be some sort of storytelling in that sense.
Yeah,
Um, but I mean, at the diner scene, with Matt and Kingpin here talking, um, I almost kind of get the feel that Murdoch's been out of the game for a long time here, and he's just kind of hung up the old canes and just stuck to the
the
life of
batons
law. Yeah, just stuck to the life of law and order, and then you know
made a good name for himself.
yeah, made a good name for himself. And obviously, it looks like Kingpin has become the mayor of New York somehow,
hmm
and it's probably through some corruption, allegedly. Don't know, just a guess. And the one thing that I love about D'Onofrio, what I think he does so well with Kingpin, is his twitches. Like how
Yeah,
you could tell, like he's trying to like
hold back.
process in his mind how to calm himself down
Yeah,
because he's got that tick with his fist that he's like you can hear it. It's almost like you can just hear it in his body that
yeah.
he's like trying to decompress and not get angry. And I
And
think
as a
that's
mayor, he needs to do that.
oh for sure. Um, let's see, we got that. What else we get? Did we get a little fight scene in there yet, or was it
No.
mostly just at the diner?
Yeah, we're at the diner.
Okay. And
Let's
then
go.
we get a nice wide shot of Times Square, and we do see the Rogers in the bottom left.
hmm
Not necessarily bottom left, but we see the Rogers musical sign.
Yep.
So we do know that it is post
Post blip.
it is post blip. It's also post um Hawkeye, the Hawkeye TV show.
hmm
So um
Or around the same time.
Maybe. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Different universe. I mean, at this point, like, you're right. We don't know.
We don't know. I'm ready when you are, brother.
All right, here we go.
I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
Okay, so is Kingpin trying to hire Matt? Is he trying to get Matt to go back to it? Is he? That's what I kind of get from it, is that he's
Ooh.
trying to get him to be like a bodyguard, or like I don't know what exactly is happening, or
Wow, that's a take.
just from his little explanation about like how he's doing and what he's been up to. He's trying to get him to consider something in this meeting between them, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I wonder, I'm not necessarily sure if he's thinking that. I wonder if he's trying to get him to be his lawyer.
Oh, that could be.
And I feel like he's feeling him out if he still does the vigilante thing, and if he doesn't do it, why doesn't he do it? And he says a line is crossed. Do we know that line that was crossed?
Do we?
I don't think we do.
I don't think we do either. I can't think of anything that happened in season 3 that. It's been a long time since I've watched season 3.
Same here. I can't think of one, but now I'm thinking I need to go binge this series.
All I know is he helped Spider-Man, he helped She-Hulk, so I don't know what else he did between there.
Correct.
Season 3 and that.
Correct. So, yeah, I think this is setting it up as to me, it's a good storyline. Like, why are these two sitting in a room together?
Yeah,
is my question. Like, that's phenomenal. So we kind of get that feel, and then we get to a Foggy, or not Foggy, but Matt is obviously carrying a body out of the back alleys that seems to be subdued, knocked out, maybe dead. I don't know. Maybe that was the line that was crossed. He sought vengeance for somebody killing somebody who he loved. Don't know. Because I feel like that would be the only thing that would make him stop being Daredevil. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that he himself went too far and wasn't able to control. Because I think that's another good thing that I like about these two characters, is that they both have a rage inside of them that can only be contained by themselves, or once whatever their rage conquers whatever it needs to conquer.
They both almost have like the same internal like problems.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. They are both dealing with they both have some trauma in their life, and they both handle it the same way.
Yep. I think Kingpin's trauma is a little bit deeper than Matt's would be. Matt's dad was killed. Kingpin killed his dad.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh my. So yeah, and then we get a little fight scene.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like on a subway. And was that Punisher in that
It looked
fight?
like Punisher.
It looked like John
that turned his head away from
the subway car.
Yeah, like after he threw a body in front of it.
So he's back to doing his thing, looking for trouble.
He's punishing. He's doing the punishing thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, and that's where we're at. So let's I say let's hop back in.
Hopping back in.
This city can't go unchecked.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. And chaos must reign.
Mind putting the hatchet down?
Okay, so we get a couple different things there. We get the release date for one.
Yes.
March 4th. I'm super excited. I'm hoping it's like a 2-episode release, and then like they can move on from there. I want a good like first day.
I want them all.
I would love to have them all, but I don't think they will do that. Netflix is kind of like that though. They might do them all in one day.
But this is Disney Plus though, bro.
Oh, it is Disney Plus balls. Yeah, you're right. It's not gonna happen like that. We're gonna have to wait.
It's not another bad Disney Plus Star Wars TV show where they just release them all.
Yeah. I'm hoping they do. I'm hoping they do a 2-episode release and then we get it weekly. It gives you something to look forward to.
I know
it'll give us something to look forward to talking about.
I know.
So yeah, we get release date. We get some. We see Bullseye for the first time again. Looks like he's being transported. In handcuffs in an orange jumpsuit. I'm assuming the lady that Matt is with dancing is Elektra.
Oh, I could see that. Makes sense. It would make sense.
I know that we had an Elektra before, but I don't necessarily know. They might have recasted that character. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Could be somebody completely different. But
okay.
That would be my guess on that.
Probably so. I'm assuming if you brought back any of the main characters originals, the only like side ones outside of like obviously Matt and Kingpin is definitely John the Punisher.
Foggy
and Karen. I feel like to me those are the big ones that you have to bring back. All the other ones, I mean, you could make a case.
Bullseye.
But, yeah, Bullseye.
I think that dude played a phenomenal Bullseye.
Well, maybe that's why he got the call back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or he got first dibs on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be like, hey, do you want to reprise this role? Yes or no?
And he's probably like, yes. Why wouldn't I? Are you kidding me?
He'd be ridiculous to not to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
He's better than Colin Farrell. That's all I gotta say.
I love Colin. I'll be honest. I love Colin, my Irish brother. That dude, not his role.
Nope.
Not his role.
Paperclip boy.
Oh gosh. And then we get a bank heist scene.
Mm-hmm.
With a squad of different brightly colored mask.
Neon, yeah.
Yeah, that take over the whole face. Mm-hmm. Curious to see what that's all about. And I wonder if the guy who puts the face, because one of them puts a shotgun into the face of Matt Murdock, knew who that dude is.
I want to say no, but
I'm going to say no as well.
There's the scene right before where we started back up where Matt gets the crap kicked out of him and he's bleeding all over the floor. So, yeah, not positive, but.
Oh, yeah. So now that was after that. Now we are, where are we?
We just saw Matt and John in the locker room.
Oh, yeah, in a locker room. And yeah, John had a hatchet.
Mm-hmm. What did Matt say to him?
Put the hatchet down.
Yeah, but
he tells him to. He says we could just replay it real quick.
I say, yeah. Did he say his name? Did he say something?
Yeah, he said his name.
Okay. I have. Okay, he did say say
Frank.
Okay, he did say Frank. I wasn't sure. I knew that he said something there. I love that we're calling him John as John Bernthal, but his name is Frank.
Yeah. Mr. Castle.
Yep, Frank Castle.
Okay, man. I'm ready when you are.
All right, let's finish it up.
I was raised to believe in grace. But I was also raised to believe in retribution.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's
oh,
intense. It's intense.
ah, ah.
Okay, so
Bones don't mean are meant to go that way, brother.
yeah, bones are not meant to bend inside out unless you got some double joints going on, but that guy's got no joints now.
Yeah, no joke.
Um,
So yeah, then we ended out with there is a character with a certain type of looks like almost like a clown-esque mask, but it's not a clown mask. Um, do you know who that character is?
I'm pretty sure that's the White Tiger.
White Tiger.
Um,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, but I'm not positive. Um, never really read anything into that character, but from all I can see is yeah, it's White Tiger.
Okay.
Um,
Then
yeah,
we get some fighting scenes and a whole bunch of nothing too crazy after that goes down. Outside just a whole lot of action. Now, after watching the whole trailer, how would you think that this season is going to play out? What do you think from A to B? How do you think it's going to go?
I'm I think it's gonna have that same like arc of every other superhero, like coming back from being down. Like look at Dark Knight Rises, right? You're gonna have a
Mm,
rise and then a fallback and then peak. I don't think they're not gonna. I mean, I think they could do multiple seasons of this new Daredevil show, but
yeah.
I think that there will be some sort of up down and then finish out on a high, leading into a new villain for a next season. Not
Okay.
positive. I don't know what the Kingpin and Matt Murdock relationship is going to be. I mean, it's kind of hard to believe that they would be able to work together over something. But there might be that plot point where they physically have to work together.
Yep.
I'm assuming.
So I'm going to go out on the limb and I'm going to say that after watching the trailer all the way through, I think that Kingpin is actually trying to kind of do what you said, contract Mr. Murdoch's Daredevil to take care of this white tiger creature because he doesn't want to take care of it himself because he's afraid of the where he's made it to finally is he can no longer get his hands dirty.
Okay.
Um like he used to get his hands dirty,
Right.
which obviously in the trailer we saw him get his hands dirty a couple times. So we'll see. But I think that's what this is about. And I think he's going to try to play the morality card with Murdoch to get him to come back to be Daredevil. And he's probably, I still think I like the idea of using him as hire him as his lawyer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that way
I
he
think that
can,
is cool. That would be cool.
that way that he keeps tabs on him and, hey, this is what I know. This is what I know type of thing.
Well, and maybe he'll be his lawyer by day and devil of Hell's Kitchen by night. Maybe
Yeah.
he's gonna contract him in both aspects.
And and I think that I think that Kingpin will also show a little bit of that grace that was hinted at from Murdoch when when he's going through Hell's Kitchen cleaning out the trash. That I think he's going to get in the spot, and I think hopefully Kingpin takes care of him as a hey, this is like a one time deal type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But let's not forget who is the real influence on Kingpin, and that's Vanessa.
Oh, 100%.
Vanessa, anything like she kind of went evil
Oh
towards
yeah.
towards the end. So I think like she also helps kind of push Kingpin, and maybe it's all a play. Maybe Kingpin has hired White Tiger to act like he's or she. I'm pretty sure it's a male. I think that character's been depicted both ways. Um, but yeah, maybe he's also contracted White Tiger to fake attacking all of his men to get Matt to come back. to kill Matt. I don't know. There's too many. There's a lot of options.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
I had Chris
And I got
today.
2 months. And I got 2 months to watch this thing.
Yeah, Chris today texted me and said, "Did you watch the trailer?"
I got a text too from Tony.
Yeah, and then Lorena sent me a message. Did you watch the trailer? So there's a lot of people out there excited. I'm excited. I love Daredevil. Everybody knows that. He's one of my favorite characters ever since I saw that Ben Affleck Daredevil for the first time. I've always loved this character. I know it's not a great movie, but when I was younger, I loved that freaking movie. So
Nice.
and I still go back. I'd still go back and watch it to this day. Also love The Punisher.
I'm not that bored.
No,
Wait,
I'm
the
not that bored.
movie?
Yeah, the original.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah,
Okay, good for
go back and
you.
watch that one, and
Good for
the
you.
and the Netflix show. That's good too.
I like the show. Yeah.
You don't like the original Punisher?
Just too much. Just too much. Too much. Just too much.
It's a lot different. Of he's not a superhero, you know. He just has this. He came back and he.
It just doesn't make it just doesn't make sense. Like in my head.
In context of Marvel, it's like its own thing. It's like watching all the other stuff.
Yes, I get it. I understand it. I understand what you're saying. I understand that we are in a comic book-esque world.
Yeah.
But I still see it. It's just like, that's not, I don't know about that.
I've always enjoyed it. I've seen it many, many times, but I mean, the show is obviously better than the original movie.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay.
Same with Daredevil. You can't beat the first 3 seasons on Netflix.
No.
Phenomenal.
I don't think so either, brother.
Yeah. But anybody out there listening did watch trailer with us, go watch trailer. Let us know what you think. Send us an email. Callguyspodcast@gmail.com. Let us know if you're excited for March 4th. Because I know I am. I know a lot of people who are. We need something good, and I think this is the ticket to good. You know, we say low expectations, but I'm going in this one with my glass overflowing. I can't go in with low expectations. I have very high expectations for the show.
I think the only expectation I am looking for, because I feel like, and I don't want to give them that much credit, and I don't want to say that they can't screw this up, because if anything, we know Disney can screw it up.
Agreed.
If they make this show half as good as the Netflix show, I think this show will do great. If they try to make this like a Disney Plus show, it's gonna suck.
This
100%.
show's gonna do great because of the Netflix shows.
Well,
that's automatically gonna do great.
But that's the expectation I'm expecting. That type of cinematography, that type of storyline, like those type of that's what I'm expecting. And if we don't get that, and we get some of this BS Disney Plus crap with it over that instead of what Netflix did with it, you won't, Gunnar. I don't believe you. You'll be pissed.
Oh, I will.
You will be mad.
I said I'm going in with high expectations because that's what I want. That's what I want. I want it to feel like a continuation. I know it's called Born Again, but you're running with the same people, the same characters, the same gritty villains, the same gritty hero.
You're in the same location.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed. Like
Hell's Kitchen is Hell's Kitchen is Hell's Kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Like, to me, the ball is completely 100% in Disney's court. Like, if this show sucks, that means Disney has really, really screwed the pooch. Yeah. I think they lose a lot of credibility.
The problem is if we just give up on Disney, then the podcast just doesn't exist. Because what do we talk about? We talk about Star Wars. We talk about Marvel. We talk
Marvel.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I'm excited.
You should be, brother. I am too. But I'm just telling you, if they make this show like a Disney Plus show, it's gonna suck.
Mm.
And it can be. These things need to be the shortest episode should be 55 minutes.
Oh yes, 100%.
It should okay, in all reality, maybe 50 minutes.
I think
in fairness.
46.
No, it's too short.
Hour long shows are 45 minutes. So 46 minutes is
Dude,
I
man,
think
we're in the
reasonable.
streaming world. Even when you go back to the original Netflix shows, these things were long episodes.
They were.
Like I think you got to do it for the storytelling. You have to do it. You can't. Netflix. Gosh, Disney Plus cannot do that. These need to be long episodes. And I'm not saying these things are 55-minute long with 4 minutes of credits. None of that crap.
Okay, so originally they said it was gonna be 18 episodes, but the official announcement conveyed that they were doing 9. So 9, you're probably looking at 50 minutes.
They better be long. They better have just cut it in half and cut episodes together. So I'm telling you,
2 seasons.
I'm telling you, man, it better feel like a Netflix show.
Oh yeah, I hope so. Let us know.
That's all I got, brother.
Let us know what you think out there. callguyspodcast@gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
That's all I got too. Watch the trailer. Let us know. We'll get pumped up. Get excited. Maybe 2025 will be Marvel's redemption year. They got a lot of stuff coming, so we'll see.
I mean, it can only get better, right? Can't get much worse.
I would think so.
Can it?
We're 15 days in and they haven't screwed anything up yet.
We should keep like a tally, like right there. Days since Disney stepped up.
Yeah. Days since last injury.
What Disney do? Shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah. Mickey Mouse is in a wheelchair.
Oh my gosh, that'd be hysterical.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to the Call Guys podcast. You can find us wherever we get our podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, wherever you listen to your podcast. You can also watch us on YouTube. Just search for the Call Guys podcast. Watch this episode on YouTube. You can watch the trailer alongside with us and enjoy it alongside with us because it was fun to watch. This is the 4th time I've watched it, I think. So
let us know if you like us doing these breakdown type videos. Yeah. I know it's not super in depth, but maybe you want us to go more in. Yeah, maybe you want us to go more in depth, or maybe you want us to elaborate more on potential plots. Let us know. Definitely let us know at thecallguyspodcast@gmail.com. Yeah,
we don't know what's gonna actually happen, but we can definitely take a guess. We're really good when it comes to football.
We're the best.
That's right. Yeah, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/thecallguyspod, Instagram @thecallguys, and TikTok @thecallguyspodcast. And when you are done listening to us, go to goldenmojoent.com where you can find the merch store and all the other podcasts under the Golden Mojo Entertainment Network of podcasts. Yeah, goldenmojoent.com. And then make sure you check out Perfectly Picked Games at perfectlypickedgames.com where you can use code GoldenMojo at checkout for 20% off your subscription. Nice. Perfectlypickedgames.com. All right, brother. That was fun.
I love you, brother.
Love you, brother.
That was fun.
Yeah. All right. For all those out there in podcast land, see you next time.
Later.
Bye.
See ya. Are you living the life you were born to live?
Even it all now.